This is the Tarot, Tea Leaf and Oracle forecast for the month of March 2019. If you would like a personal or private reading, or one of those incredible soulmate readings, or even the exciting tea leaf readings, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via my website where you can book or purchase readings. Gemini, let's see what story shows up in your teacup. Right, so there's a lot of little symbols in your teacup. Very busy. I see a finger pointing. Now, finger pointing normally says that there is an issue that will need to be resolved, okay? It points to an arrow, which points to a little victory sign. The arrow does a sharp turn. It goes long straight and then makes a right angle turn. So, and then after that is a little victory sign, and then two little bridges. So there is in this teacup a story for Gemini about a situation in March that causes a bit of problems. It then does an about turn, and there is a successful outcome. Two bridges are built, so there's definitely a successful outcome to a problem with two sort of, how can we say, two ways to solve this problem, two routes to take to solve the problem, two situations that arise that do solve the problem. So that's very interesting and nice to see. Now I'm looking to see what else is showing up in your teacup here. I see a lot of V signs. So there's a lot of things that come to a successful conclusion in the month of March. I see a tiny little butterfly. So there is a change for the better. Obviously within that situation, I think that is successfully resolved. Now those seem to be the main symbols showing up in this teacup of yours. There's a lot of little V's. So there's definitely a situation, there's so many of them. There's definitely a situation which crops up. Okay, I also see a tiny little tulip. And that's passion. And a little heart as well after I see the tulip. So that's passion to do with a heart-related matter. Something you feel strongly about. You're going to feel passionately about it. And I see V's once again. So this is victorious as well. If we have a look at your tea leaf cards, you get the younger woman, the pig, the mountain road, and the oracle card is clean it up. Now the younger woman says dealings or relationship with a younger woman. The pig says beware of greed. The mountain road says you're on the road to success. The clean it up card speaks about either physically actually going in and cleaning out your workspace, your home, whatever it may be, getting rid of clearing clutter, doing a spring clean. For some people, March is a good time to do a spring clean. Or it can speak sort of more metaphorically speaking about cleaning out those cobwebs in your mind or the clutter in your mind. There's a younger woman involved, the story says, and she may be in a bit of a hurry to accomplish something. The road is to success, but beware of being in too much of a hurry where this younger woman is concerned. And the younger woman could be you that's listening to the story. It could be your story. Trying to rush things will sort of, I think, delay them, to be honest. That seems to be the main sort of story here. Rushing something will just delay it. It is on the road to success. Let it unfold in its own time. It's as if the impetuousness of youth could be what stalls it. So it's a case of being patient and letting the story unfold in its own good time, because it is going to end in a good way. We've seen that. The relationship cards is true love, getting to know each other, pay attention to the red flags, and staying grounded. Now true love says this is a romance of a lifetime. Getting to know one another says as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Pay attention to the red flag says the signs are cautioning you, and grounded speaks about keeping both feet firmly earthed, being realistic about something. But the fact that you are, can you see the beautiful lovers in this card and the rainbow? Everything about it is gorgeous, and the sun coming up on the horizon. So this speaks about a relationship that is true love, whether it is that one is found, one is coming in March, or that there is already an existing relationship that is true love. You get to know each other better in the month of March. There are situations that arise where you get to know this person better. You experience them in different ways, so you get to know them better. The pay attention to red flags is, and that staying grounded is, don't be unrealistic about this person. They are who they are. We all have our faults. We all have our things that perhaps other people don't like, but they're part of our character. They're part of who we are. Ignoring them completely or pretending they don't exist is not the road to a healthy or happy relationship, the story says. It does not ground a relationship. But if we are realistic about the fact that people have characteristics that perhaps don't agree with us or are not perfectly what we would like in somebody, if we are very realistic and we go in with our eyes open, that's fine. Our relationship will survive. It will probably even flourish. This is true love, so it has the potential to flourish. Getting to know this person better is a very good idea. You will discover things about them that perhaps you're not crazy about, but be realistic about it, because this relationship has the potential to bring that rainbow into your life, to bring the sunrise into your life, to make you feel truly connected, providing you are realistic about the relationship. The tarot cards is the Two of Earth, the Eight of Sky, the Tower, and the Seven of Earth. The Two of Earth speaks about striking the balance, finding the balance. That is the balance between too much intellect or too much heart. It is the balance between too much activity and too little activity. It's the balance between too much play or too much work. It's finding that middle path in all areas of life. It can also be about being too judgmental about somebody or being too sort of easy on someone, just keep turning a blind eye to all their faults. It's the middle road where we are realistic and pragmatic and we see things as they genuinely are. That Eight of Sky speaks about struggling against something and all it does is ties you down further, whereas if you just let go and let it unfold as it should, it will do just that. The Tower card speaks about a big change coming very unexpectedly. Now, big changes are not necessarily physical changes. They can be. It's not that some kind of situation arises and your whole physical world changes. It can also be a big change within yourself. It can just be a big shift, very sudden. Situations always bring them about, most definitely. But that shift has you, that final card in this story, waiting, watching, and grabbing your opportunity when it arises. This is about not rushing into something, not rushing out of something, waiting for the perfect moment when all the pieces are in place, and then taking action or making a move. That is the story very much for March that comes up for Gemini in all areas of life. There is a lovely opportunity coming up in some area of life, the story says for Gemini in March. Not being in a hurry, not being too critical, not turning a blind eye, keeping the balance and waiting for the perfect time to make the move is what is going to bring about the most success and the happiest outcome for Gemini in the month of March. That is the story. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.